Hey everybody, Bird Cutter here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on YouTube. And this week's movie is Dr. Bloodbath, or what the title card would lead us to believe, Butcher Knife.
Butcher Knife. Because we're like watching, I was like, dink! It was like Butcher Knife.
But yeah, anyway, it's directed by Nick Millard, the motherfucker behind Fat Crazy Ethel
1 and 2.
1 and 2, and a whole fuck ton of other fucking movies. And he just so happens to be the laziest director on YouTube. Or on Earth. He has to be the laziest fucking director, but we'll get into the reasons why in a minute.
Well, I mean, the main reason why is because he reuses footage constantly. And location.
Well, and credits, because look at this. This is the credits from goddamn Ethel. Or Ethel 2, whatever. But it's goddamn the credits of not even the same fucking people in the movie.
Wow, he just had a fucking snap out there.
Well, this movie's gonna make me start getting the Lewis Black fingers and the shaky fat face going. Because it's Nick Millard, laziest director ever!
Oh, that's probably not true. I'm sure there have been a lot more lazy directors out there.
I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with Nick Millard being the laziest director ever. So whatever. It starts off with this doctor, which just so happens to be
Schneider!
Kmart Schneider from Criminally Insane 2.
Yes.
And he is now an abortion doctor.
Right.
But it has him pulling in to this fucking house.
Well, he's already won the award for no personality whatsoever.
Well,
You know,
yeah.
just
Well, he even has less personality in this movie than he did goddamn Crazy Fat Ethel 2.
Well, yeah, I know, obviously, because he's talking in this one.
He talked in that one too, but...
Well, yeah, a little bit. This dude kills me. The whole way through the movie, he's just like, no matter what he's doing, this face... No matter what, don't matter. Eating, killing, shitting, pooping, slicing, dicing, whatever. Just... He was not happy. I don't understand. He wasn't happy with his job sticking a fucking turkey baster in chicks' hoo-hoos. You know what I mean? And he wasn't happy with fucking dismembering people.
Well, we'll get into all that because we're still at the very fucking beginning. So he goes to this house, which happens to be one of his patients' house. He goes inside, says blah, 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 something about the tests and blah.
I need
She's
to
like,
talk to you about
okay.
the test. And she's like, yeah, and every single woman was like, okay, come on in.
So he gives her like this old school fucking shot, you know, from an old school Nick Millard movie, because obviously you can tell because this footage is not the same quality. It's the 1987 quality fucking footage that he filmed 4 fucking movies in 1987, including Criminally Insane 2 and this and 2 others that I care not to fucking think of their names.
Wow. They shall not be named.
So whatever, she passes the fuck out.
Yes.
He carries her. He struggles to carry her upstairs.
He's like, you know, because like remember, there's no music, there's no sound effects.
Yeah,
there's just whatever shitty cameras on Nick Millard's.
Whatever Mike picked up on the camera. Yeah, there is no added sound effects. Well, there is one added sound effect. But
You
we'll
can
get
hear
into
this
that.
guy's knee creaking and shit. He's like, ah.
So he carries her, puts her in the fucking bathtub.
Yeah.
Goes back downstairs, grabs a fucking knife.
And walks up like this, like swear to God, just it's out like this, you know, like old school 1930s, you know, I'm going to kill you, you know, and then just walks at him all creepy and
goes
stuff like.
into the bathroom. She's starting to come to, and he just stabs the fuck out of her.
And another thing that was annoying about like Millard's style of filming is he will show the entire shot. If the guy's going up the stairs, he will show him go all the way.
Well, but then he'll also show the person stabbing somebody for like 3 minutes, but it's multiple shots, like go. But like he'll cut right in the middle of somebody screaming because it'll be like some girl will be like, he'll be like,
you know, that's seriously how it sounds.
So we'll get long stretches of there being no sound effects whatsoever, just fucking Kmart Dr. Schneider sitting there going
stabbing or hitting or doing some. Dude, we haven't got into it. I know we haven't.
No, we
I
really
can't
haven't.
wait to get into it. His wife.
Well, okay, we're not there yet.
Please get there.
Because after killing that chick, it cuts to him giving this speech.
At a dinner table.
and he's done giving this speech
to no one.
We get applause. We just, here, listen.
The health and well-being of his patient. Thank you.
Right, so yeah, there's all these people inside of this room.
Applauding.
But no, Bird called him over to watch the movie. It's like, so it's basically him sitting at a kitchen table and Nick Millard with an old school 1987 tape recorder hitting play and with a sound effects tape and then, cut.
Of people clapping, for something that was probably worth clapping for. This isn't worth a bucket of piss.
So whatever, it cuts to him going home, which guess what? It's the fucking house from Crazy Fat Ethel 2.
Yeah.
And a fuck ton of other Millard movies.
Mrs. Bartholomew's not in there.
It's Millard's house, obviously.
Obviously, it has to be.
But he
somebody's
goes,
house.
He goes home, goes into his house.
Well, he opens the door at his back door. He gets his bag. Then he walks to the house. Get this right, because this is what repeats throughout the entire film.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. But he goes inside, and we get to meet his wife.
Fuck me.
The female Roy Orbison.
Oh my God! You got it. You got a man. What you got, bro?
Yeah, so this is his fucking wife, right?
Hello, darling. How's it going? Did you eat anything? Not really sure where darling came from. Where was she from? Russia?
I have no fucking clue, but
I couldn't get her accent.
But Dr. Kmart Schneider sits in the living room from Crazy Fat Ethel 2. You know what? I'm not going to say every time if it's a room from Crazy Fat Ethel because it fucking is. Every room in this fucking movie is from fucking Crazy Fat fucking Ethel 2.
Fucking Ethel. What's Fat Ethel, not Fat fucking Ethel? You had so many fucks in there, people probably think fuck's part of the damn fucking title.
So yes, Dr. Kmart Schneider has a conversation with fucking Roy Orbison here, and then she leaves. She's like, I'm going to the gardening awards.
No,
fucking...
please, you're putting way too much fucking acting into it.
Yeah.
Because she was more like,
I'm just on my way out. It's the Garden Club Award banquet.
I'm going to the garden parties. Can you give
award
me
banquet or
award
something?
Banquet
yeah.
Party, double bedroom apartment to meet Russian.
Are you hungry? And she asks if he's hungry, and he's like, I could eat. Yeah. She's like, I'll go ask the maid.
His face is just constantly like, did you eat anything? Make sure there's some ham and some mayonnaise in the kitchen.
Well, no, because she said
oh yeah, because she was like, I will get Consuela.
Yeah, she said she'll go tell the maid to make him something.
Yeah.
So she goes into the kitchen and has a conversation with the fucking past because she's having a conversation from a person in a whole different Nick Millard fucking movie. What the fuck?
I would love to be able to talk to the past. Open that door right now and talk back to 1996.
So whatever, it jumps to this movie's Inept Cop because all fucking Millard, I don't know about all Millard movies, but all the Millard movies that we have watched for this fucking show has all had Inept Cops.
Yes.
So this is this movie's Inept Cop, and he's standing over the bathtub fucking chick. And then he has a conversation with the past in the other fucking room as well because he has a conversation with a cop from some other Millard fucking movie.
This
Fuck,
movie
man.
was put together just slicing and dicing and just taking. I'll take from that. And
well, I wasn't aware that we could have done these hundreds and hundreds of reviews we have done. We could have just filmed 6 and then just cut them together different and been like Frank Miller. Not Frank Miller. Fucking, well, he's all fucking crazy and stuff now anyway, but Nick Millard.
Right, Nick Millard.
So whatever, it cuts to the wife and she's going to this apartment building. The one fucking place that's not the fucking Ethel house.
Right.
She goes into the fucking place and knocks on this apartment door. It's like, I am looking for the Garden Party Award.
I'm looking for the Garden Club Awards banquet.
And John Malkovich answers the door.
But John Malkovich from Rounders.
Yeah.
Pete that man is mini.
He's mean.
Yeah, he answers the fucking door.
Oh, did he lick her Oreo creamy center?
She goes in and almost gets fucking topless.
Dude, she started taking it down.
We're like, no, Millard. No, Millard.
No,
we know you like to keep your shots going, but God, no, please.
Please, God,
he
no.
does cut. Thank fucking God.
Ugh. Because, like, I remember when we first saw, I was like, B. Arthur? No, not B. Arthur. And then Harvey Korman?
Yeah, it was Harvey Korman until you said Roy Orbison, and that just fucking stuck.
Oh, man, but, look, dude, it was a combination of both, man. It was like a Harvey Korman with a little bit of fucking Orbison.
So whenever it cuts to Dr. Kmart fucking Schneider setting up an appointment for his next fucking abortion.
Nurse Ratchet, could you come in here?
No, it's Nurse Dustpuss. Just look how fucking
Oh my
she is.
God! Come on, that's disrespectful. It's an old woman.
She's dead. Most likely,
So,
she ain't gonna hear it.
Would you say that to an old lady's face right now?
Probably fucking
Get out of my way, Dustpuss.
I would love to say yes, I would, but no, I probably
You
would.
fucking would not, you piece of shit.
I know.
You'd be like, "Hi, ma'am, howdy, how are you?" And I just say,
Well, because in real life, I'm a nice fucking guy.
Hey, you're a nice
but
guy.
in this,
Well, in the
I'm a
realm
fucking
of- in the
dude
realm of
of YouTube. I'm
you're
a fucking dude.
asshole.
Just like every other asshole on fucking YouTube.
Hell yeah, man.
But
I'm
anyway,
just trying to blend in with the asshole.
moving on.
Please.
So it cuts to Dr. Kmart Schneider interviewing this fucking chick for an abortion. And then it cuts to him getting in his car.
Right. Always, saying
But he
shit
backs
all the time.
out, but for some reason, Millard's like, nope, gonna do it twice. Backs out a second fucking time, but
Why
keeps
not?
the first fucking time.
Yeah, he just forgot to edit the first part out. I don't know, the first part didn't look any different from the second part.
So whenever it cuts to Dr. Kmart Schneider at some other patient's fucking house, he goes...
talk to you about the tests.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh. He's like, can we just go inside?
And they're all yes. So they go inside, he sets down his doctor bag on the steps, pulls out a fucking real cleaver.
Yeah.
Note this, real fucking cleaver.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But then whenever he starts hacking, whacking, and hacking on her fucking neck, it's not the same cleaver.
No.
It's
foil.
covered in aluminum fucking foil.
It's a
And
foil.
because there's no sound effects,
Oh,
you
it's
can
just-
hear the crinkling of the fucking foil.
And then
So
you
maybe-
just get a shot. Well, you get like a jump cut back and forth. But, you get Schneider like this. And I'm serious. If I was killing somebody, we were making a movie, and it was just me doing this, that's what we heard.
Well, anyway,
That's what we saw.
we'll just let them see a little bit of this
Oh, why
scene,
not?
because it goes on way too long, but here's just a little bit of this scene. So it cuts to the wife at the boyfriend's house, and we learn that he's a fucking poet.
He's like,
And he's like-
I wrote some poetry for you. Please check it if it's good. And she's like, I'm sure it's great, darling.
And then he's like, I haven't sold any poetry in 6 months. I need $600 for rent. Give me that money.
Give me that meanie. And I love it because she just looks at her and goes, yes, darling, anything you need.
And then she fucking leaves.
Oh, she's gone. And she's good, man. Like, I would like, look, I know she has dog face and she looks like Roy Orbison, but anyway, I mean, like, she's on point. You'd be like, bitch, give me some money. She'd be like, yes, darling, anything you need. You'd be like, just don't talk. And she would leave and come back and bring you money.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
You'd have to throw it in her, though.
No, that
Once.
wouldn't be nice.
You'd have to throw it. That would not be nice. No, we just have to flop
Well,
it.
obviously, fucking John Malkovich threw it to her more than once, but we'll get into that in a little
He
bit.
gave her that meanie.
Awesome. So, whatever, we cut back to the inept cop looking over the other body.
Yeah, I mean, this guy doesn't really do detecting. You know what I mean? He just kind of looks around like.
Says a couple lines. And then it cuts back to Dr. Kmart Schneider having an interview with another patient about another fucking abortion.
I think you need to come in. We need to run a few tests on your vagina.
So anyway, it cuts from that to him actually giving an abortion. Not actually giving an abortion, but
this is not medically how it happened.
yeah, so they're in there,
Because
right?
otherwise,
And
everybody be at home with a turkey baster right
he
now.
pulls out a turkey baster and a bowl of water and just keeps squirting it in and out of her fucking puss. In and out.
Oh,
squirt
because he's
in
doing this,
while he's giving this face. Oh, and that's not the only thing that happens, because he looks over and on his little table, he sees a baby doll covered in blood and a knife.
So he's stabbing the piss out of that in his fucking thing.
Well, yes.
His vision.
Yes, he was.
His retarded freak out that he's had several times. He's also had where it looked like he was sitting in a church, you know, because it had like a big fucking window mural, whatever thing behind.
But it never fucking said or showed where he was at. It was just
dark
him sitting
all around
there,
him,
not
with that
saying
lit up,
nothing.
and
Just
him like he was for 99% of the movie. Like,
yeah. But during this abortion, they have the most awkward conversation ever. So we're going to pause here for a second and let you hear this awkward conversation.
Won't shut the fuck up, Shell.
Oh.
Relax, Miss Rogers. It will help me if you relax.
Okay.
This will all be over in a few minutes.
So yeah, comes back and he's stabbing the fucking doll again.
Right.
Abortion again.
A good one.
Doll again.
Still doing this.
Abortion again. Yeah.
Then they show his close up.
And then he's like, the abortion's over.
well, no,
And she's like,
she was like,
okay.
She's like, okay, is this done? He's like, yes, it is done now.
Is it over with?
Yes, it's all over with.
And then he would sit there and stare at her. Dude, this is the creepiest dog ever. If I went on a visit with my woman or something and she was going to the gynecologist and I was just tagging along because you have to. And you're in the office and this dude comes around the corner like, okay, I'm ready to see you now. But like, no, you're not. No, wrong place. We gotta go down the street, you know?
So whatever. It cuts to him going home, and guess what he does?
What?
Goes into his back seat.
Yes, he does.
Grabs his
Gets
fucking bag.
Yes, he does.
Goes into his house. Sits down on the fucking
I
couch.
think he takes the same amount of steps.
And does nothing. No music. Doesn't watch
Sits
TV.
down,
Just
flops
sits there.
down and goes like this. Rubs his fingers together. Like, dude, for the fuck's sake, masturbate.
Watch a
Smoke
fucking
cigarette,
movie.
Smoke a joint. Watch.
Do something.
Make some eggs. You fuckers are driving me nuts. People that just do crazy shit. They talk about people that commit crimes are just bent up fuckers. You know what I mean? It's like, holy fuck. Before you go out and shoot a whole mall of people, jerk your meat, smoke a joint, watch something on TV that you enjoy, eat something that you like, and you just close off the rest of the world for a little bit. You'll be good. You know what I mean? You won't have to be all bent up. Don't follow Jeebus, you know?
And if you want, fucking film a YouTube video bitching about it like we do. That's that's what keeps us from
we are the
killing
dudes that would be
people.
on the news right now about killing everyone in a mall if we didn't do this.
That's not true at all. That's
not
kind
true.
of bad to say. But anyway, moving the fuck on! He cuts back to him at the office. He calls a patient, saying about how he wants to come over to talk about tests.
Yeah.
She's like, okay. He gets in his car.
He asks, like, is there anybody home? Are you alone now? You know, all creepy. And like, ugh, get out of here.
So whatever, he goes to her fucking house. She lets him in.
Of course.
He sits down, and he's sitting on her couch, and she's standing there. He slowly, ever so slowly, pulls out a fucking screwdriver.
Right.
She does nothing.
Nothing. She's watching it.
He kind of stares at her, pulls it out even more. She does nothing.
This is about the extent of her reaction.
He stands up. She takes
He
a
raises
quarter.
it.
She takes a quarter step, goes and stops, and then he fucking stabs the shit out of her with his
Right,
fucking
well,
screwdriver.
it looked like she was going to go for the door. He didn't move or budge an inch, but
No.
she went, like, okay, I can understand if that fucker had lightning speed. Like, maybe he did, and we just don't get it. Like, see, fucking, what we see is what fucking, like, you know, we see Schneider, just normal Schneider like this, you know what I mean? We don't see his secret powers where he's just like, you know what I mean? Like, he flew over there, was like, ah, you know what I mean? That's why she was like,
No, I'm sure if he had those powers, Nick Millard would have fucking showed him.
no, that's
because he
the
shows
artistic
everything.
part of Millard, man. He don't show you that.
Cut out all that stuff, leave all the
wants
boring
you
stuff, but take
to
out all the
envision
interesting
that. Yes,
stuff.
he wants you to figure that shit out on your own. That's what kind of great director Nick Millard is.
So whatever, he leaves, goes home,
Right?
gets his fucking bag,
Got right off the back. See?
he goes in his fucking house.
Takes the same amount of steps.
His wife's sitting on the couch
flops
though,
down.
but he still flops down on
He
the
still
couch.
flops down that quarter, man.
And she's like, honey,
Hello?
I have spent a lot of money on dresses and shoes.
Darling,
I need more
No matter how
money.
bad you do it, you're never gonna get as bad as what she's doing right now.
My expenses this month have been horrendous. New dresses, shoes, the garden club. Anyway, I need an extra 2,000.
I know, I'm trying, man.
You know,
And he's like,
I spent all the
okay,
money.
I will have Miss, what's her name, right? You ain't
I'll have
check.
Miss Dinglebong handling down Gary right here for check. And you're like, whatever, dude. Like, I mean, my favorite tells them the big news.
Well,
And, you know,
we'll get to
his
that.
reaction is this.
So whatever. After they have that conversation, wife dips goes to her boyfriend's fucking house.
Right. See, if you didn't know any better, you'd think this was just a normal, everyday American household. Guy gets home, flops down on the couch, woman starts nagging him about money, you know what I mean? And he goes, yeah, whatever, I'll write you a check, you know what I mean? And then that's it. You don't get all the stabbing and the fucking weird visions and craziness, you know? Doctor.
So whatever. The wife goes
Fingers.
into the apartment and tells her poet boyfriend that she's fucking pregnant.
I have news, my darling.
What news?
You're going to be a father.
What do you mean I'm going to be a father?
Exactly what I said.
She's fucking 65 and fucking pregnant.
That is wrong to do to a child.
Because the baby's gonna come out fucking looking like Jason Voorhees from the end of the first fucking Friday the 13th. Eye down here, fucking bald as shit. Fuck.
Babies are bald. Not all babies, but some, you know.
But anyway, right? The poet's like, give that man his money, I'm out.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, what are we going to do?
We're going to get married and raise our child.
No. 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 No.
So-
He basically did. He was like, it has to be done yet. Dude, you know, and she was like, that son of a bitch.
So whatever, it cuts from that to Dr. K-Bar Schneider driving. And then we get flashbacks, I don't know what the fuck they are. They're recycled fucking shots from old Nick Millard fucking movies.
They're all recycled, dude. All his movies are one big recycled mess.
So whatever, he goes to another patient's house, goes inside. She's like, do you want coffee?
Would you like a cup of coffee? I have water boiling.
Yes, thank you.
So she goes into the kitchen to make Folger's instant crystals.
Did he creepily ask her if she was alone too? Are you alone?
No, that was later on, I think. So whatever, she's in the kitchen making her instant coffee when he grabs this hammer, goes into the kitchen. Actually, we get an actual effect where he hits a fake head and then just keeps fucking splowing on it for fucking ever.
Bloop. Sound like he's hit a fucking balloon or a ball.
But that's only during one shot because the other fucking shot, you don't
just
hear
him.
nothing, yeah.
Well, my chair is moving.
You don't even get that.
His would have just been...
Yeah.
And then you get the real shot where it just goes, well, he's hammering 1,000 times. But then the shot of just the head of the balloon with the fucking wig on top, he's like, bloop, bloop, bloop. You know, and it was going, actually going, bloop. And you're like, are you fucking serious? Like, you just cut your sound at least. If you're not going to put anything, don't put anything at all. Especially the real fucking
There could have been
sound.
lots of times that Millard should have done that. Like, anytime the Dr. K-Bar Schneider's outside when the wind's like,
shit, even if...
when he's driving in his car.
This is how uninventive this motherfucker is.
Millard, you mean?
Millard. He was in a fucking kitchen. You know what I mean? Like, if he had went in the fridge and got a piece of fruit or whatever, he could have made some kind of sounds, you know, chopping sounds, whatever, that could have matched whatever stupid ass was doing. You know what I mean? Like, whatever fucking Schneider was doing. Seriously, what the fuck? Like, I mean,
Lazy.
This is
laziest director ever.
You know, you need a bone that's gonna crack, you know, take some salary, break it, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
So he goes home and has a conversation with fucking Roy Orbison here when she tells him that she's fucking pregnant.
Oof.
And you would think he would have a reaction, not a fucking reaction,
No.
just, who's the father?
No,
Or
no, first
he was
he
like,
said,
how? And
She's like,
how do you
well,
think?
how do you think?
How?
Isn't that a pretty dumb question? The usual way that one gets pregnant, that's how.
You know, just because you don't like this sexy vagina doesn't mean other dudes don't.
Just because you never want me doesn't mean other men feel that way too.
Okay.
And he's like, who's the father? And
Who's
she's
the
like,
father?
a poet and a jerk.
Yeah, she's like a poet and such a...
Who's the father?
A poet, a jerk. What's the difference?
Give him
He just sits down and he kind of just, sits there. And she's like, let's kill the bastard before he gets bigger or something.
I want you to kill the little bastard before he gets any bigger.
And he's like, I will have Nurse
like, okay.
Dustpuss call you instead of an appointment. Nice callback, huh?
Oh, Dustpuss.
She has a name. Cromwell or something, I think it was.
Cromwell? Well, that sure as hell doesn't match well with Dustpuss, does it? Dustpuss Cromwell.
So whatever, we cut to the cop staring over the body of the hammered head chick, right?
Hey, look, that chick got hammered head.
Yeah, basic fucking lead.
You know, nobody does a fucking thing, and you're like, wow, cops, it took you this long to think. Yes.
Well, no, they didn't even
talk.
They haven't figured out nothing. They haven't figured out nothing at all because it cuts back to Dr. Kmart Schneider fucking giving his wife the turkey baster fucking abortion. Using the same recycled fucking shots from the first turkey baster fucking abortion.
Probably the same fucking turkey baster juice stuff that they had.
No, it obviously it's the same fucking shot.
Calm down. Big bang boo. A big bang boo. Okay, moving on. Are we done yet?
No. And guess what? While his wife's abortion is going on, we get the same recycled shots of him stabbing the fucking doll.
Yeah, but like it's great because like.
And guess what? It's over. The abortion's over. He's like, it's over.
It's all over with.
You know,
And that's it.
Okay, her face, like when it was all covered up with the sheets and shit. Remember those masks back in the day that would just cover up this part of your face that were kind of see-through and they were all like weird painted eyebrows and they were like, would make your face look all distorted.
Yes,
that's
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Those face. They
those
did a
shitty
mold.
plastic ones,
Yes,
right? These fucking masks.
Right. They did a mold of that bitch's face and that's what they came out with.
Yeah. But anyway, moving on, because Dr. Kmart Schneider goes home, goes to bed, and we get recycled shots of that fucking cemetery and fucking murders and blah, blah, fucking blah.
You know, they just show that chick walking. You're like, who's that? Fuck it. You know,
so whatever. He gets up, he goes downstairs, pours himself a glass of orange juice.
Yes, he has a nice.
Pulls out the drawer,
yes.
pulls out a knife, and I'm like, hey, that's kind of ironic because that was the knife that Ethel pulled out the 4 or 5 knives and she stabbed him in the back with, and
when he was wearing that
really,
really tight shirt.
Yes, but so whatever. He takes the knife. Walks up the fucking stairs, goes into the fucking bedroom.
You make Millard make sure you know
you want
you
to
get that whole
take
shot.
every fucking step.
You get to hear every creak of the step.
He goes into the bedroom and stabs the fuck out of his wife.
I love the.
Well, I think it's worth it that we pause here and let them get a little taste of this death scene.
Please. You know, I love it. The fact that she's just like, you know, jump cutting so quick, and he's just going like this, and she's going, You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, he stabbed her 70 billion times. She'd be dead after the 10th stab.
So now,
she's tough.
Is my favorite part of this fucking movie.
Oh, you love it.
He leaves the bedroom, goes down the steps, halfway down the steps, he stabs the maid in the fucking past.
In the past.
He, and she, falls on the fucking ground, crawls to him in the past.
Right.
But she looks up and then we get him in the present, like,
oh, dude. Priceless.
Priceless. Fucking amazing.
You're like,
He just stabbed somebody in the past.
I was like, dude, that is great. That is like screaming out, what?
So, he goes downstairs, calls the fucking
Oh,
cops.
I thought you were redoing like that part just like he redoes all he sees.
Oh, no.
Have some more
But now I'm gonna redo it because he
here
goes
we go.
downstairs, calls the fucking cops, which still had no clue that he had anything to do with this, goes,
I'd like to talk
I would like to talk to the person in charge of the blah blah case. So
like to talk
he
to-
gets on the fucking phone with the
Detective
cop,
too.
and then the cop's like, can I help you? And he's like, yes, I killed blah blah,
Yeah.
and I just killed my wife, and I know about other murders.
He basically said
And
it all animatronic.
How does Nick Millard, the laziest director ever, get around the cops having to come and get him? Because the cops like, we'll come and get you. And he's like, no, I will turn myself.
He said, don't
in."
trouble yourself. He said, don't trouble yourself. I'll cover it myself. You know, and the cop is just like, okay.
So it cuts to a shot of fucking Ethel in the psych ward.
Yes.
And a thought's starting to go through my head, right? Because it goes from that to a shot of him in the psych ward. I'm like, wait a minute.
This is a prequel.
Is this in the same universe as Fat Crazy Ethel, right?
Is this like Marvel?
So did the first Criminally Insane happen, and then this happened, right?
Right.
Is he the same character that was in Crazy Fat Ethel 2, the one that Ethel stabbed?
Could've
Probably not, because he talks about killing wives.
Well, I don't
He
know.
didn't kill wives.
But it's a possibility.
Well, it's a possibility because it goes from him in the ward and recycle shots of his murders to fucking jazz hands from Criminally Insane Crazy Fat Ethel 2 doing his fucking jazz hand thing for like 2 fucking minutes fucking straight for no fucking reason whatsoever. Ever.
Yes.
And then it's back to the fucking doctor again. And then the end.
Yep.
With Ethel's fucking end card. With the fucking blood, the whole fucking deal. I just don't know. I loved and hated this fucking movie.
Well, Millard's production company should be called Recycled Films.
For real!
Productions, you know.
But anyway, I think I feel the same way about Nick Millard that I think about fucking Chuck from Not Babes.
No.
I have a hate fucking love relationship with him. It's like, I love your shit movies, but I hate your fucking shit movies. Anything else you have to say about fucking Nick Millard or Dr. Bloodbath or anything at all?
About anything at all?
No, not anything at all, because I don't want to get into any of your anythings at all, because you'll get us kicked off YouTube. And on that note, for Bird Gutter, this has been another one of the worst movies on YouTube. We'll see you next week. Oh, and I did forget to mention that we did do this movie because dude, what was his name? Libertarian Jaguar said, oh, hey, you did Crazy Fat Ethel 2. This is directed by the same fucking dude. You should fucking do it. So we're like, okay, and we fucking did it. So thanks for that, man. We'll see you later. Oh, fuck you. You wouldn't even do the salt dance with me, so.
Oh my god, I tried to do the soul dance with you. I didn't understand the soul dance. I'm sorry, but Don, I can't just fucking bust out some moves.
I will. Well, how are we having this conversation still? Like 2 weeks fucking later. You couldn't just go. Yeah, you can do it now.
Sorry, Roscoe.
Hey everybody, Bird Gutter here. We are here with another one of the worst movies on Netflix.
YouTube.
My bad, dude. My bad.
Fuck is wrong with you?
And for this episode, we are calling it Worst. No, fuck.
What?
And for this episode, we are calling it Most Late. Fuck you.
Wait. like the movie is well, fuck. Now I'm struggling to get
Okay,
out.
no, let's wait. And for this episode, we are calling it Laziest Director on YouTube.
Calling it? Or are we calling him? Like, we could explain what we're talking about before we do that.
Yeah, well, whatever, fine, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kmart Doctor, fuck.
No, I could never do that because I ended up shooting myself in the ass or something.
So it cuts back to him at the office. He calls another fucking patient.
Shooting in the mall thing completely out of it. You know, I would.
So whatever, he goes home. Hold on a second.
Oh, I think we're gonna throw up or something. Wait a second. Thinking about Roy Orbison
Being pregnant, that's what we're going to get into right now.
Anything you want.
I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant. You're like, oh god.
If it wasn't for my horse, I wouldn't made it through that year of college.
Yep.
On that note, moving on. After taking that Lewis Black joke for no reason and putting it out there, moving on.
Why would you steal a Lewis
I didn't
Black
steal it. I gave credit.
Jesus, don't tell me we got another full
No,
page.
we don't.